everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for this video I'm doing a journal spread in my new bullet journal. So I recently started a bullet journal just to combine like my planning mostly with daily journaling and my art journal. So it's going to be a mixture of that. Right now it's a little bit more art journal, daily journal than it is planning because I'm still using my Filofax, but hopefully I'm like finding my flow in it and it will have more planning. So for this spread I wanted to do a lunar calendar, and I was really inspired by a lot of the new goodies I got from Lace and Whimsy. I will leave Kathy's shop down below. It is one of my favorites for stickers, and she does die cuts sometimes too. So most of the stuff that I'm using will be from Lace and Whimsy. Definitely all the stickers for the most part are Lace and Whimsy, but I'll try to leave a link down below to what I'm using. So I'm using this paper, this Constellation paper from Heidi Swapp. It's actually from one of her older collections called September Skies, so I don't know if you'll be able to find it anywhere, but I am using that and that little Pegasus die cut from Lace and Whimsy. And I'm also using these stamps. These stamps I know for a fact you can find at Michael's because that is where I bought them. They are Prima stamps by Finnabar, or Finnabar stamps by Prima. And the stamp set that I had, it has all of these sun and moon and like star charts and everything, and so I am just stamping out a few that relate to the moon on a piece of like ivory drawing paper. And I do go ahead and re-stamp a lot of these stamps. I didn't really like this Versa ink that I was using, so I ended up stamping everything over with my black StazOn, and that just worked better. So here I'm just kind of working out how I want my spread to look. I really wanted to use that Constellation page, but the blue was a little too dark for me, and I'm just like, maybe not the whole page. So I just tore a piece to put on that top left-hand corner, and this moon chart from this that I stamped out, I didn't like fussy cut around it. I just kind of left it on its square cut because it looks like a very scientific chart, and I was going to put it right there, layering it over the Constellation paper. I'm also using a bit of washi tape. All of my washi's that I'm using are from Prima. I will try to leave a link again down below to all the supplies if I can find them available anywhere for you to use. And I love this little Pegasus die cut. It is from Lace and Whimsy. It's from her Celestial Whimsy collection, and I have like the matching sticker sheet, which you can see that I use a lot of. These moon phase stickers are also from her shop. I will again leave the links all down below because I know for a fact that they're all available on her shop. And so it kind of takes me a little bit to find the placement of different things. I do use some washi tape back there to layer behind the Pegasus just to give some color. Most of my like collaging stuff will happen on the left side of the page because I was thinking of putting the lunar chart, the actual lunar chart calendar, on the right. And I really wanted to use the different moon phase stickers. I temporarily put them there, but I end up not using them at all. I wanted to use this moon that I stamped out as well. I stamped out two because my intention was to use two, but I only just end up using the one. And so here I'm just working on that little cluster around the Pegasus. I put some of these planet stickers. They bring a little bit of the pink from the washi tapes that I'm using out, and so but for the most part the colors are like a black, white, ivory, and that navy blue, but the washi tape does have this beautiful kind of mauve pink in it, so the stickers bringing out the pink stickers, the pink planet stickers picking up on that pink really makes it pop. And I was going to use like this sort of mauvish washi tape. It actually has constellations in it on gold foil, but just didn't end up working. So here I am trying to figure out how I want to do the calendar. Before I decide to do that though, I think I'm looking for some stickers, mostly alpha stickers, so I can write out my, I guess, title. While I was looking for stickers, I found this sticker in a Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. Again, I'll try to, I think it was her Chasing Dreams sticker sheet actually, and it's the moon phases, so that ends up on the page somehow too, along with a few of these word strip, phrase strip stickers, and these are from Tim Holtz, and I got these at Michael's as well. A lot of the stickers had some phrases about the moon and the sun and the stars, and so I just kind of like created my own little sentence poem sort of thing. I can't recall as I'm looking at the video now what they say, but that is what I'm doing here, and I'm putting it over that Pegasus die cut only because the paper that I used for stamping out things was a little bit on the ivory side, and my Stalogy, I'm using a Stalogy notebook here, the paper is not true white either, it's kind of like an off-white, and the die cuts though are like pure white, so I kind of wanted to cover up that pure white a bit so that it all blends in. So here I'm using these little gold foil stickers, alpha stickers, to spell out lunar calendar, and this is from the We Are Memory Keepers Wildflower collection. Again, this is an older collection. You probably won't be able to find it anywhere, especially the sticker sheet. The sticker sheets tend to sell out really quickly when these collections come out. They're like the first thing that I usually buy because they always sell out so fast. So this is an older collection, but I liked it because the alphas, the background was this navy blue, and then of course it had a little bit of gold foil there. So here I'm using a pencil to sort of plan out how I want my chart to look, and this takes me a while, so I end up doing most of it off camera and coming back in to show you how I'm filling it up with pen and such. So this is the transition here, and I've already planned it all out. Instead of writing down the months, I decided to use these stickers that are from Heidi Swapp. I think I got them at Michael's some time ago, so they're probably not available anymore either. But they had like the months, and so this little calendar is only going to be for July through December of this year because I'm filming this in July and it's taken me a little bit to put it up. So when you're seeing it, it's already August, but I filmed it in July, and so this part of my, like this first half of this notebook is going to be like a bullet journal for July through December. So I decided just to put the lunar calendar for the rest of the year. And so I just used the monthly stickers to write out the months there. I just dumped a bunch of star sequence onto my journal. I'm only using like the gold foil ones, and I'm just scattering them about the page because the lunar calendar alphas, what I spelled lunar calendar out of, it has gold foil, but nothing else on my page had gold foil. So I decided to add some stars that are gold about the page, and I'm also adding some little hand-drawn stars from one of the Lace and Whimsy sticker sheets, just to sort of like blend in all those different stars. So there goes down that Maggie Holmes sticker. It says Earth's Moon Phases, and it's black and white, and it blends really well. And basically that's what the chart from the stamp set that I stamped there is about, so I thought that fit well to fill up that space there. Still fussing around with those sequins, and again, I really wanted to use those moon phase stickers, but they just don't end up on this spread at all. I take a piece of leftover paper from when I cut it up from the top, and I'm just kind of lining it on the bottom there just to repeat the pattern and repeat that that dark navy blue color there. And it sort of ties in the entire spread together, like it just pulls both pages together. And so that's a tip if you use like pattern paper to repeat it on the other side somewhere, and it doesn't have to be a lot that you have to repeat, just very little, and it just brings in both pages together. So here I'm going to attempt to stamp out all the little moon circles that I need to stamp out on my calendar side. I'm using a stamp, it's like a checkmark stamp from Studio L2E, I believe, and I do a horrible job at stamping. So before I stamp, I'm just adding some other stars or something. I think that's what I added in. But yeah, I do a terrible stamping. I don't know what it is being on camera and trying to do certain things, but it's very difficult, and for some reason I just could not stamp straight on anything. So what I did was I did all my stamping and drawing in off camera, and so here is the jump, and I dated everything as well. And again, I'm adding just more stars, some sequence stars and some sticker stars. And right now I am adding in a little quote, and it's kind of like a partial quote. I believe I am writing, "You will begin to have the melancholy brilliance of the moon," and that is what I write. And so it's a partial Fitzgerald quote. So I just write that there, and I add a few more stickers, and yeah, that is the completed spread. Here are some close-ups of it. It came out okay, not what I expected, but it looks pretty cool, I think, in my opinion, for my first bullet journal video. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching. I'll see y'all guys next time. Bye!